Today we're going to be working with the wellness path, and we're going to use the same game board that we use for the general path. This one here, we're going to use the path cards also. I'll shuffle them up here. And then we have words of wisdom. Sometimes we're instructed to hear something, a word of wisdom that might be helpful. And then we have affirmations, and those are always helpful too, because anytime you use affirmations in your life, you're actually telling yourself some good information that really brings your vibrational level up to a higher frequency, which at that time you can draw in more of where you're coming from. So affirmations are always good. Forgiveness cards too, because whatever we hold on to, we store in our body, and sometimes it comes out in the form of pain or other issues, other health issues that we deal with. So we're going to see what the path is going to do for us today. All right, I'm going to start by throwing the dice. I'm going to use the green one. I have my choice of red, blue, or white. So I'm going to use the green one, and I'm going to throw. All right, so I start with one path card. Okay, if you had your life to live over again, which part would you change? Well, for one thing, there's a lot of things I probably would change now that I'm older and wiser. You know, when you look back, it's always easier to find what you could have done differently. But life is not set up that way, you know. It says, remember, some of the rough spots help to get you where you are today. Pick a forgiveness card to help you deal with any pain that you might be experiencing. Okay, I'm going to pick a forgiveness card because there's always something to forgive about yourself or your choices that you might have made. So, all right. The reason forgiveness is necessary is that it allows you to let go of guilt, anger, and condemnation. Otherwise, you would not need to be forgiven if you understand that you were doing the best you could at any given moment. When you know better, you do better. Lighten up. Yeah, that's true. That is a lot of truth in that. You know, like, obviously, we're here to learn so that we can move forward and make different choices if we didn't like the result of any other choices we made. So, and those rough spots get us to where we're at right now. So, and we'll continue moving forward in life, making choices, seeing the result, and deciding if that works. All right, and it's a lot easier if you're not angry, or you're not holding on or criticizing others and yourself. And there's just different ways to operate for your own good, for your higher good. All right, 2. 1, 2. The reason you need to work on your issues is because you are like a magnet. You will attract into your life exactly where you are coming from. Water seeks its own level is a reminder that your life says something about you. So that's good to know too, because if it's about somebody else, then you wouldn't be able to change it. So it's always nice to know that anything in your life, you always have another option, or if you want change, you need to change something. Not somebody else needs to change something so you're okay. It doesn't work that way. And that's kind of good to know. You know, that makes a difference too. All right, 1. All right. Eating healthy is respect for your body. You do have a relationship with your body. Do you treat it as a friend or foe? You decide. A good friend is priceless. Start now by loving your body as a friend. You take it wherever you go. Which is true. It is. It's your best friend, actually. And how you treat your body, you should treat it as a best friend, because you would treat your best friend with respect and love. I believe. So yeah, you have to do that for your body too. That makes sense. All right, 2. 1, 2. All right. Remember to pray before each meal. When you bless the food you put inside your body, you not only get the benefit of good food in your body, but your body gets the benefit of blessed food in your system. So anything you give positive energy to and you take in, it has to benefit you. You notice even when you talk to plants, if you are a plant lover and you do that, your plants, really they grow from the words you say and the words you place, and as you're having a relationship with your plant. So your food should be the same way. When you bless your food, you are also putting positive energy into your body system, and you can't help but benefit from that. So that's a good reminder also. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. A crisis is coming to an end. Be ready for some peace and harmony to enter your life. Trust the process. So anybody going through turmoil or stress or anything like that, it's good to know that this too shall pass. A leading cause of health issues is stress. And sometimes we're in a stressful situation. It feels like it's never going to end, but there's no such thing as something staying that way forever. So if you're in the midst of anything stressful, any kind of turmoil, anything, just know it will change. And once you relax into it, what happens, it changes that much faster. So I would recommend any stressful situation, take a deep breath and let yourself know the truth that this too shall pass. And what a difference it makes. So you'll feel a lot better for sure. All right, 1. Okay. Did you know there is no one else on this earth that is just like you? God made you unique and special just the way you are. So why do you try to be like somebody else? There is no one better than you. Pick a word of wisdom and remember, you are just right the way you are. And that's kind of nice to know too, because sometimes we look at other people and think, if I had their life, I wish I had their life. Oh, they look like they're doing so much better than I am. And the truth is, there is no one like you, no one better than you either. So you have to remember that it's not a matter of someone being better. They're just making different choices. And anytime you want to make a different choice, you can, if you want to. But also know true that wherever you're at, have gratitude for that place you're at, because then more is given after you're grateful for where you're at. So that makes a big difference too. So I have to take a word of wisdom. There's always calm in the eye of the storm. It's what you see that can make peace norm. Adjust your focus on the good things too. The battle you sought will then be few. I like that. Yeah. There's calm in the eye, what you see, eye of the storm, what you see. So adjust your focus on the good things too. The battles you sought will then be few. I like that a lot. And that does make sense. That just goes to, that's giving your body a gift. The less stress, the less anger, the less being right, that's gifts to your body. And that will reflect back to you in a good way. It really will. 2. 1, 2. Healing through prayer is a very powerful tool. Make sure that you start your day with prayer and end in the same way. Remember to thank God for your divine and wonderful life. Thank God, thank the universe, thank your source. Anytime you're grateful, it's very uplifting. You're finding something that you like, something you focus on. And anything you focus on grows bigger. So you always want to focus on something good. And you can always find something good too. Gratitude is the seed to having more in your life. So knowing that, I would suggest being grateful for something each day, because you can find something. Could be because, could be you start your day off by getting out of bed. I mean, be grateful that you can start another day. That starts your morning off. And that's very important, because then you build off of that gratefulness. So that's a very good thing. 1. All right. Sometimes the very act of holding on to being right filters into your body and can cause pain in the neck area and sometimes even in the back area. Pick a forgiveness card and circulate vibrant and fresh energy throughout your body so you can participate in divine health. Okay, so yeah, sometimes when you hold on to being right, that means it's like rigid thinking, and it can affect the area of your neck or even your back. So check where your thoughts are coming from if you find pain in your neck or even in your back area. Okay, let's see. 2. 1, 2. All right. Your source, the universe, wants you to be well. Why go against these type of wishes for your life? Okay. Your relationship is ultimately your relationship with self and your source. Okay. Love your God with all your heart, and you will want to do what's best for you. Pick a forgiveness card and make room for unconditional love. And that's where unconditional love comes from. I mean, that is so important. That love heals, and unconditional love, you need to practice that, because we're not really taught that at a young age. We want to retaliate or we want to react. And instead of stepping back and understanding that everybody here has the divine in them, and that's the part you want to recognize in each person. So you're able to forgive and you're able to even feel better yourself. Okay, pick a forgiveness card. I will do that. I forgive myself for all the times I treated myself like someone I did not like. I forgive myself for not believing that I am valuable and loved. But most of all, I forgive myself for not believing that I was worth loving. That's very powerful too. Yeah, I like that a lot. And once again, it goes back to the core of love and being loved. Okay? And the more you love, the more you will feel the love. All right, 1. And 1 more. Sometimes the pressure you feel in your life can be relieved by picking a forgiveness card. There's always something to release when pressure is involved. Okay, pressure is involved. You want to release that pressure. You want to pull the curtain back and see exactly what it is that is causing that pressure. Okay, I forgive myself for trying to be perfect and now realize we are all here to learn through all our imperfections. When I let go of expectations, I relax into the flow with life's lessons, which always brings me to a place of peace and serenity as I remember, as I surrender. I don't know why this one's tough for me. I'm going to start that one again, okay? I forgive myself for trying to be perfect. See, I'm showing how imperfect I am. And I have to live through that. All right. I forgive myself for trying to be perfect and now realize we are all here to learn through our imperfections. I let go of expectations, then I can relax and flow with life's lessons, which always brings me to a place of peace and serenity as I surrender my will to God's will for my life. Okay? This is the place of perfection, which makes room for That, oh, I see. This is the place of perfection where there is no room for discord. All right, that makes sense. Wow. Oh, I should put this one aside. And then I'm sure I will relook at this one again. All right. So I like that because truth is, I would not be doing this video maybe a year ago or a few years ago because I would do it and I would find fault with something. And I'd think, oh my God, I can't put that out there. Or, it's just, I'd find something, And now it's like, no, I'm just going to go with it. I'm not perfect, but I'm not supposed to be perfect. Like I tell everyone else, if you're perfect, you can't stay on earth. Do I want to stay another day? So I do, So, all right, that's why I'm going to put this video out. And that's just a sample of the wellness path. So I will also let you know if you want a reading. I will give you information to be able to do that. I will also want to find a way where you could get something like this into your home so that you can do this yourself. You wouldn't need me. You can do it yourself, and it would certainly benefit you. So right now, all right, well, I will come back. We have a self-esteem path. We have relationships, we have prosperity, we have the general path, and now we have the wellness path. So I'm sure I'll be back with another path, and we'll see what happens and see how that unfolds. All right. Thank you for listening, and see you later. All right.